everybody. It is another We Talk Combats watch along for good old Evolve, because today is Wednesday. We do have AEW showing in Discord. I'm not showing in Discord, but our mod is showing in Discord if you're interested. But I am going to be watching Evolve tonight and following along. It's Succession 2, so we're going to see how that goes. So, let's go.
Last year's Succession rocked the Evolve landscape, and tonight we launch the second season of WWE Evolve with Succession 2, featuring 2 championship showdowns as the Evolve Women's Champion Kendall Gray prepares for a brutal street fight against the
And yeah, Evolve is on Tubi, so if you just watch Tubi if you want to watch it. You know, next time I might set up ahead of time for folks who can watch it.
My animals. How we doing, boys? Hey, let me ask you both a question.
Alright, so we got these Vanity Project dudes again.
Literally nobody. Nobody, exactly. I mean, take a look around. I'm still the champ. Have been for what, like a year now? Yeah. Let's go down the list, okay? Generational title run. Check. Carrying the brand on my back, whether I'm here on Evolve or on NXT. Check.
Yeah, hundos. And I mean, think about it. The day we got here, we said we were going to run Evolve, which is exactly what we did. So it shouldn't be a shock to anyone that we were the first ID guys to get called up to NXT.
Boys, we're perfect for NXT. Yeah.
Right.
Give us a chance to scout the new talent, if you know what
Oh,
I mean.
yeah, I got my Devon shirt.
You know who I saw the other day?
A Devon shirt.
Madison. Morgan. I don't know. It doesn't
That
matter what her name is. It was the
boy
girl that went missing when Joe Hendry appeared.
Oh my god, no way. Megan.
Yeah, I'm excited. My husband's Obafemi shirt is coming. I think it goes like first of April, first week of
Maybe
April.
we could see if her and her friends want to hang out or something.
Oh, great idea. I mean, listen, before all that, I just hope Cappuccino has an extra dose of caffeine before this match, because he just doesn't get it. When you're in the ring with Jackson Drake, you need to operate on a different level.
No doubt. Yeah.
No doubt.
But at the end of the day, all Cappuccino's going to be is another name in the history books who lost to Dr.
Why are
Boys,
they
tonight,
dissing my man
the Evolve
Cappuccino?
Men's Championship stays with the Vanity Project.
Cappuccino Jones.
Feels different.
Okay.
There's a heaviness.
Should I start watching him? He just be walking around with a cappuccino? Okay.
It's a defining day and Evolve that's
I respect
gonna
that.
change the course of the future. When you look at the card, you got someone like Kendall Gray who's been so dominant. But this match against PJ Vasa, I mean, it's not just a wrestling match. It's a fight where anything goes, and I know PJ Vasa is willing to do literally anything. Then you got Harlem Lewis and Brooks Jensen.
Harlem Lewis has
I know
never
those
been
two
to
are just gonna
Harlem.
beat the hell out of each other
Crazy.
until there's only one left standing. And then things start to heat up a bit. Then the pot gets hot because then I get my shot at the WWE Evolve Championship. And Jackson Drake is talented, don't get me wrong, but he's been looking
Jackson
smooth
Drake
past me.
versus Cappuccino Jones.
It's always been that shot of espresso for me, you know, it's
A
motivating.
shot of espresso.
And
Hey.
that caffeine high that
Hey.
everybody gets from underestimating me.
Ah, okay, I see how you do. All these
The crap.
double
It's gonna be
entendre.
no different for Jackson. Because I earned this moment.
Yeah.
Not only am I gonna take it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it taste good.
Okay. I know that's
Welcome
right.
to Succession.
Evolve. Okay. All right. Okay, this is starting off actually fairly interesting. Is this like their equivalent of a PLE? Tell me in the comments. Is this their version? It's a PLE. Okay, so we got a street fight tonight. Okay. Street fight. And then we got Jackson Drake and Cappuccino Joe. Okay.
Succession 2. It's WWE Evolve on Tubi. Peter Rosenberg, Blake Howard. This is a special night.
Special night.
Excited to be back for Succession 2.
Yeah, I guess this is like a PLE.
Peter, let's get to it.
A PLE, okay. I like that. Oh, we got Harlem Lewis first. Versus who? One fall. Alright, let me figure it out real quick.
Peter, Killjoy Harlem Lewis is locked in. We've seen him on LFG, we've seen him tour Japan with Pro Wrestling Noah, and he came to Evolve for one reason, to become the next Evolve champion. But the road has not been smooth because the moment he set his sights on Jackson Drake, the bad man from Alabama, Brooks Jensen, blindsided him and made it clear that no one was cutting in line at Succession. And now it all comes to a head in this high-stakes opening encounter to kick off Succession 2.
Okay.
Brooks Jensen a couple of weeks ago against Dante Chen in singles action. A little bit of a different swagger, a little bit of a different look.
Okay, different swagger. Ooh, shoot, I didn't mean to pause it.
Yeah, no, there's a focus. There is an understanding of what a win on Succession 2 would mean for the bad man from Alabama.
Ooh, what it mean?
Bam. Is it Bam? Is it a fourth Bam?
Might be a fourth.
I think it's a fourth Bam.
Sure. He likes to extend it sometimes. But nonetheless, both these superstars looking to become in pole position, become the next challenger for whoever emerges tonight as Evolve champion. And taking a look at Brooks Jensen, you go back to Succession 1, stepped into the ring with Tate Wilder on somewhat short notice. In that bull match, Tate was successful. Tate picked up the victory. That's been on Brooks Jensen's mind ever since.
He is a man who wants revenge, and he's going to take it out on anyone who gets in his way. And tonight in Succession 2, that man
is trying to find
Succession in general has been essentially a trigger point for Brooks Jensen. You go back several weeks ago, Lewis just simply mentioned Succession, and then Brooks Jensen attacked him, really setting him off.
Well, that's what Brooks Jensen is. You know those people who are just in a bad mood and they want to be in a bad mood? That is Brooks Jensen. I mean, think about it. He's the bad man from Alabama, perhaps another Bama. But put in the word, he's a bad man for a reason. He wants to be the guy with a chip on his shoulder. He wants to be the guy who takes pleasure in beating people down and ruining their days. But guess what? Harlem Lewis wasn't an easy guy to pick out if you were going to be that guy.
He's a throwback superstar. Certainly wants to put himself back in contention. Bulldog out of the corner into the cover. Only one there for Harlem Lewis. Of course, Harlem, not someone who really cares about the ID versus PC war. He's here just for championships.
Now, I'm a New York guy, so Harlem Lewis has always confused me because his name is Harlem. He's from Long Island. I guess Long Island Lewis just doesn't have a ring to it.
And that's just two different territories.
Yeah, completely two different territories. But Brooks Jensen doing very Brooks Jensen things early on. He's going to try to lock in, put that weight on your back and weigh you down. And I would say that's a very smart strategy with someone who has the strength of Harlem Lewis.
And of course, trying to turn heads here at Succession 2. We're just days before Vengeance Day coming up. Big breeding line.
Another light.
You go back a couple of years,
coming
Brooks Jensen, a part of Vengeance Day, would love to get back to those opportunities.
Absolutely right. Everybody here on Evolve is looking to be that superstar who takes the next step. To be like Keanu Carter, to be like Shawn Legacy.
Okay.
As Harlem Lewis welcomes the violence, he welcomes the physicality, and connects there with Brooks Jensen. Harlem Lewis.
Wow.
This is his yard tonight, Peter.
Not once, but twice, getting the better end of those shoulder blocks.
Oh, and Brooks Jensen taking a page out of the Fit Finley playbook right here.
Yeah, the old slide into the apron.
See you back up.
Always watching tape, always preparing himself. Brooks Jensen is one of the most vast video libraries in his playbook than just about anybody in the WWE. And Peter, speaking of footage, we have to address what happened earlier this week. There was a heinous attack in the parking lot, and we're told we'll have exclusive footage of that incident later tonight here on Evolve.
I've heard the rumblings about the brutal footage, but right now it's Brooks Jensen turning this into a war. He's unloading on Harlem Lewis and making a statement on the biggest stage, Succession 2, the only event where both Evolve championships are defended.
Indeed, Brooks Jensen, second generation superstar.
So I was like, I don't know a whole lot about this PLA.
Trying to zero in on that left shoulder. And Harlem has always been aggressive, has always been violent. But Peter, you go back to his trip to Japan, Harlem really took it to another level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go, Lewis into the cover. Hooks that outside leg. Look at head things early.
Noah in Japan, obviously an important stomping ground for many superstars, Harlem Lewis included.
Talk about him welcoming that violence. It's like it busted open a little bit right there, but that's just how Harlem likes it.
Absolutely. Shout out to Cable and Recca. Busted open indeed.
As Jensen with that delayed back suplex. Here we go into the cover. Hooks the outside leg, and Lewis able to push out here.
You can see both of them feeling the effects of dealing with a competitor who is so strong.
Opening contest here at Succession 2. Both superstars looking to set the pace before two huge major championship matchups tonight that could very well change the landscape for Season 2.
I cannot even decide which one I'm more excited for, Cappuccino and Jackson Drake, or Kendall Gray and PJ Boss in a street fight. What a different kind of matchup it's going to be.
I mean, I've heard a lot of actually like good things about PJ Boss, so slightly interested.
Here on Succession 2.
Oh man, they're gonna force me to watch a commercial. Another commercial.
Betrayal strikes. And vengeance is inevitable. NXT Vengeance Day.
I don't know if I like this design.
Drive Time makes it easy to buy a car.
Yeah,
already take it off.
That was easy.
Oh man,
and you
another
can even
ad.
customize your own terms on
I
every
don't know
car.
how many more seconds
There's
of
a
ads I
smaller
have.
thing. I can change my down payment?
Yeah, and we have thousands of cars under 15 grand.
I never had this kind of power. Boom! Lower! Lowest down option. Low monthly payment option. I'm making my own deal on all these cars!
Welcome to Car Buying Made Easy. This is the commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
The people have fancy rings that track their health. That's why the people need help from the chef at Community, like Michelin-starred chef Rick Bayless. The people try
Rick
eating healthy
Bayless.
to get nice
That's Skip Bayless'
notifications,
brother.
but eating healthy can be stressful.
You watch sports and you definitely know who Skip
So
Bayless
please
is.
subscribe to Community,
I'm old
where
now,
180 chefs deliver balanced masterpieces ready in 2 minutes, so that people can enjoy wellness and the notification. Community, chefs to the people.
Back in action here on Evolve. Brooks Jensen trying to maintain a semblance of control here throughout the break, Peter. These two going back and forth, but this is where the tide swung to the man from Alabama, Bam Bam Bam.
Yeah, that big clothesline from Brooks Jensen, man. It is all power. It is all grit when it comes to Brooks Jensen.
As Jensen looking to reinvent himself here on
I don't know
Evolve. Of course,
a
you go
whole
back
lot
to the very
about him,
beginnings of Evolve.
Brooks
Harlem Lewis, a part
Jensen,
of
so I
things.
know
Then
more
we saw
about
him go to
Harlem
LFG,
Lewis,
we saw him go to
actually.
Noah. You can really see the evolution, if you will, in a superstar like Harlem.
Then I did
It's so
him.
cool to get to see that, to see someone in front of our very eyes become better, learn more, develop right in front of us, and now gets to be a part of Succession 2.
And that's what's great about Evolve. You see superstars in their early points and then see them continue to grow up the ladders. Brooks Jensen
Watch out.
into the cover. Shows her down.
And as you heard last week, with Jackson Drake and the Vanity Project saying, hey, we're not on this show. We're NXT superstars now. You've got to be thinking at some point that will be fully true. And one of these two guys could be the future face of Evolve.
And especially a superstar like Brooks Jensen, who's had success on NXT in the past, now coming to Evolve, looking to put his stamp here. And of course, you see up next, Peter, we talked about it, that vicious street fight on its way, but we have some violence in the ring right now.
Absolutely. The two talents desperate to punch their ticket to an Evolve Championship opportunity. But Brooks Jensen called it momentum for Succession. I call it a cheap shot. The second Harlem Lewis even said Succession, Brooks blindsided from behind because Brooks knows if Harlem gets rolling, he leapfrogs him in the title picture. And now, these two are throwing hands the only way they know how. Brute force, pure aggression. What a way to kick off the biggest night of Evolve in 2026 so far.
Harlem Lewis looking to start his own here in Evolve, and it all
Yeah, I
starts
guess
with
this
a
is
victory over
considered a
Brooks Jensen.
PLE.
As Harlem Lewis right now.
European uppercut.
Ooh! Short arm clothesline right in the center of the ring. Peter, is this enough?
No. And it's not like Brooks Jensen's the only one who can do some old school, man. Harlem Lewis, that short arm clothesline, as you mentioned, European uppercuts.
Not a lot of flash with Harlem Lewis.
No.
Certainly a grinder. And Lewis now has Jensen in position. And Brooks, he certainly knows about this position. Jensen, look at the counter. But Harlem, watch out. Shoulders are down, and Jensen finds a way out.
I wonder if my buddy and colleague on the post shows and countdowns, Big E, would describe this match as big meaty men slapping me.
I think we're inching towards that realm. I certainly think. And of course, you know, listen, one of our colleagues, Booker T, no bread, no water, just me.
That's right.
Indeed.
These guys are right there. I think they're right on the verge of feet steps.
And it looks like as hard as Brooks Jensen's hitting, Harlem Lewis says, bring it on! And Jensen connects with a spin heel kick. That's going to daze Harlem Lewis. Center of the ring, sit out powerbomb. Shoulders are down. Brooks Jensen looking to overcome.
And Brooks Jensen, another one of those guys on Evolve with the sneaky athleticism. The body type doesn't scream athletic. It screams strong.
Here we go, knee underneath the chin. Harlem's down. Presses out yet again.
But every once in a while, like you just saw there with that heel kick, Brooks Jensen will show you a different sort of level to his athleticism.
Indeed he does, as both men scratching and clawing right here, looking to set the pace for Succession 2. Still 2 huge title matches to come. But right now we could be looking at the future #1 contender for the Evolve Championship as we move right into Season 2.
Cappuccino Jones right now is back getting ready for the biggest match of his life.
Nice.
That's no understatement.
No, not at all, man. Cappuccino Jones has impressed us. What a shot against Jackson Drake. What an opportunity.
Fujiwara armbar. Certainly learned that one at Noah.
Not to say, exactly right.
Oh, look at Jensen, well scouted, rolls him over, crucifix. But look at Lewis, right back to it.
Yeah, hanging on to that arm bar.
Maintaining some wrist control right here. Referee Felix Fernandez right on top of it. As Jensen rolls over, trying to take some tension off that shoulder. And Jensen goes for a big knee. And Harlem bringing the violence yet again.
Oh, man.
Peter, you can sense how important this victory is for both superstars.
And you can sense this is the kind of match you can come out of this match different. Oh, speaking of slapping feet.
These two hitting as hard as possible. It's not just a regular Wednesday on Tubi, it's Succession 2.
Okay.
Look at these elbows, these forearms.
And Lewis amping things up, taking things to another level. Oh! And Jensen, we're going to derail that momentum at Harlem.
Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to put him to sleep.
Another big strike. And Lewis in a precarious spot. Jensen there. Goes for the short arm clothesline. Harlem creates some separation. Big lariat. Take a look at his eyes, Peter.
Take a look in his
He's locked
eyes.
in.
He's feeling it.
Jensen's up. Boom slam. Into the cover. And it's off.
And it's over. Harlem Lewis, the only guy I knew in the match.
Lewis got busted open early in this matchup, fought through it, and now finds himself potentially in line for a championship opportunity.
These two went back and forth. Certainly a great way to set the pace for
Is it
Succession
Jensen
2.
or Jensen?
As you see right here, some
I think it's
bombs being
Jensen.
dropped. You talked about that athleticism, Peter.
Fixing it.
Jensen connects right there. We thought that might be it. Center of the ring with the sit-out powerbomb, but Harlem Lewis continued to persevere.
Yeah, I really thought Brooks Jensen had this thing particularly late. Could Harlem Lewis find the boot slang? That was the question. And guess what? He does. He gets the win. And what a big one it is. Let's send it over to Chewy Martinez.
Everybody make some noise for Harlem, baby!
Hey, it's a fat sloppy guy.
You're making some noise here, brother, but that was a huge statement beating a veteran like Brooks Jensen, man. You have your eyeballs clearly on that Evolve Championship. Do you think you're the #1 contender? I am the biggest badass in that Evolve locker room. There is not one man back there that can beat me. But that doesn't make me Evolve champion, does it, Chewy? No. What makes me champion is when I take the title off of whoever has it. So Cappuccino Jones and Jackson Drake, guess what? When you fight tonight, all you're doing is keeping that warm for me, because I'm next in line. So make it quick, because I'll be waiting for whichever one of you walks through that curtain next time you face Harlem Lewis. Statement made, baby, statement made! Succession will continue with 2 title matches coming up. But first, let's meet WWE prospect Laney Luck.
That's just like a player, Lady Luck.
I'm Laney Luck, and I'm so excited to be here on Evolve.
She's definitely in development.
I grew up loving wrestling, and Before I even knew it was a possibility to do this as a career, I was preparing myself.
I was a career builder.
Riding quads on the dunes of Oregon, playing competitive sports.
Of Oregon, girl,
looking
Bob.
for the next big adventure. Until I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and that was really scary. It was tough. But what was I gonna do? Give up? No. I started my wrestling career at 21 and never looked back. And now, it's time to make an impact on Evolve.
Another WWE ID prospect ready to break out. But before our next contest, let's take a look back at Evolve Women's Champion Kendall Gray, who found herself facing a new and dangerous challenge in PJ Vasa. Kendall Gray has never been taken down twice by the same opponent, and PJ Vasa remains the one challenge she is yet to conquer.
Peter, you ready to see some hands thrown in this one? Are you kidding me? I have been waiting all week for this street fight.
Certainly some issues about to come our way here at Succession 2.
I like the fit for PJ Vasa tonight.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a street fight, and it's for the WWE Evolve Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Seattle, Washington, PJ Vasa.
Peter, we talked about Harlan Lewis, Brooks Jensen being locked in. I don't know who's more locked in than the challenger here in this women's title match.
Well, this is a huge opportunity for PJ Vasa. You see her proudly wearing the Samoa skull cap, very proud of her heritage.
A little war paint as well.
And the war paint, of course, the tats. PJ Vasa is ready for action.
And her opponent, accompanied by Ryan Sinclair, from Las Vegas, Nevada, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Kendall Gray.
Time's down. Kendall's ready to charge.
Nice, sis.
Here with this street fight. I don't know if I would have
Good for you.
running right after PJ Vasa, but that's exactly what our champion did.
Glad Kelly
Good
Kincaid
for
got out of
her.
this. Kendall Gray bringing her right to PJ Vasa. We're off and running. Evolve Women's Championship matchup here at Succession 2. And of course, Kendall has the support of Ren Sinclair on the outside, but does Kendall really need Ren in this situation?
I don't know if Ren needs Ren in this situation. If I'm Ren, I'm watching this from the back. I don't want to be anywhere near PJ Vasa, Kendall Gray in a street fight, because hey, PJ Vasa, we know how dangerous she is, but let's not sleep on the champion, because when things really get intense, Kendall Gray takes things to a next level. I expect to see a side of Kendall Gray tonight we may have never seen.
Well, Peter, certainly in the past, we've seen Kendall Gray a part of stipulation matchups here at Evolve. She went one-on-one with Wendy Chu, violence all throughout the Evolve arena.
Watch out!
As the armbar right against the ropes here, but this is a
This
street
one
fight.
actually,
There's no
like,
DQs.
I figured this was
And
going to
Kendall
be
Gray already
the
showed
one that was going to get me
she's
up
willing
into
to do different
this.
things. Ooh, taking things to a different level when the moment requires it. You just mentioned that with the Wendy Chu match. She is always, well, look, already going for tables early.
She does have some experience
She
in
said
different
street
types of
fight.
environments.
Watch
But
out.
PJ
Street
Vasa,
fight, street
she's been a
fight.
fighter even before coming to the WWE.
Yeah, that is exactly
sis.
right. Street fight is exactly the environment PJ Vasa is looking for. But Kendall Gray sending her into the ring post.
As right now, Kendall Gray trying to set up that table, looking for a big opportunity right here out of the gates.
Early on, going for it. I respect it.
As Kendall Gray, Peter, she came out of the gates hot, and she's ready to defend that title tonight. But PJ Vasa has other designs.
Yeah, PJ Vasa is all strength, all power. She is going to make you pay every opportunity she can.
She might make her pay right here as Vasa.
Okay.
Almost looking to toss Gray like a lawn dart. There's a big super
He
kick
said
for
like
the
a lawn
Evolve
dart.
Women's
He's
Champion.
crazy,
Oh, Marvin's carry, look at the power. As Kendall and PJ throwing hands right here, Peter.
I love seeing this side of Kendall Gray. This is the Kendall Gray that I knew existed. This is why people all over the internet, everybody's talking about Kendall Gray for a reason. But now
control here in this women's title match at Succession 2.
On Saturday, May 9th, after the biggest weekend in WWE, what happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay there.
Sweet, sweet revenge.
It follows you. And in Tampa, it hits back.
All scores are settled. It's personal. It's backlash.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. What is... Wow. Sinex? Breathe.
This war to settle the score continues here in Evolve. Women's title on the line. Blake Howard, Peter Rosenberg, and PJ Voss are really turning up the violence right now.
Absolutely. Kendall Gray doesn't want any piece of that chair.
As Kendall trying to fight it off right now. But you have to wonder at what point, Peter, is the power, the strength, the violence of PJ Voss is just too much for the champ.
I gotta tell you, man, I am shocked to see. Shocked may be the wrong word. Watch out!
Black hole slam there by Vasa. Will that be enough? Center of the ring, hooks the outside leg.
Shocked is the wrong word. I'm pleasantly impressed by Kendall Gray's ability to go to this place. She seems very comfortable in this matchup. And no one's comfortable with a steel chair to the back.
And Peter, a couple of weeks ago when these two signed the contract, we speculated, was Kendall Gray maybe being stretched too thin, whether it's Tuesday nights on NXT, Wednesday nights here on Evolve. And right now, Kendall could be looking at her last ever matchup on Wednesday nights on Tuesday.
Listen, if she's not careful, she could be looking at her last ever matchup. Full stop.
As you see the Olympic gold medalist Tyra May Steele, who certainly has designs on more gold of her own, the former Olympic gold medalist.
But I'll tell you, that face tells me she has no interest in seeing a street fight with PJ Vossa.
She certainly picked up a dominating victory a week ago, but I don't know if she wants to step in the ring with either of these two superstars in this type of environment.
Now listen, Tyra May Steele has been great, but her, like almost everyone else in the locker room, still has another level to get to be ready for a matchup like this.
Is there not enough chairs for PJ Vossa?
This is feeling like ECW in 1996.
I was going to say, I feel like we're in Philly somewhere.
Yeah, chairs galore for PJ Vossa. What is her plan with Kendall Gray and these steel chairs?
She's setting them up right here. Obviously, PJ Vossa had a game plan coming in. This is her environment. This is the type of matchup she wanted, Peter. As you see the look of concern on Ren Sinclair's face, and of course, the Ren QCC has been riding high on Tuesday nights, but that ship could be derailed here midweek.
How many chair shots to the back can the Evolve Women's Champion take? That's my question.
We've seen Kendall Gray take punishment, and obviously, super
Figure
title
they
matches. We
wants to,
talk
there
about
you
that
go.
Wendy Chu matchup, but right now, I mean, this could be too much.
If you're PJ Vossa, you want to take advantage of this situation. You clearly have the champion hurt. Can you capitalize and finish this thing? And is this the place where PJ Vossa wants to be?
High risk. Let's see how much reward here. Kendall Gray looking to fight off. As Gray, if she got superplexed onto those chairs, that could be the end of the champ.
I love when Kendall Gray turns things up. She has another gear that most people just don't have.
She's certainly looking to take PJ Vossa right in that gray area. And what a counter there.
The missile drop kick sends PJ Vossa into the chairs.
Backfiring right in front of Vossa's. Now Kendall looking to turn things up a bit. She's got the chair. She's ready to unload.
Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Kendall Gray now.
A little bit of extra spice in those chair shots. As Kendall Gray utilizing the environment to its fullest.
I think we're even at 4 chair shots apiece.
As Gray, she's hearing it from the Evolve Universe. She's hearing it from Ren Sinclair. This title hanging in the balance right here, but again, Peter, our first of 2 title matches. We're not even close to done here on Succession 2.
Kendall Gray managing to even things up in this matchup.
And Gray gonna charge. Oh! Turns around and Vossa! Nearly folds the champ in half. Right through the table.
Now that may be too much for Kendall Gray.
And look at the power.
I mean, not based off of how y'all talk about her. Can't be.
Like she's coming into the backfield, taking out a running back 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We could very well have a new women's champion.
Kendall Gray might be finding her issue right here. PJ Vasa living right at home. Powerbomb. Center of the ring, Peter. Stacks her up. We might have a new champion. And Gray hangs on, but how much gas in the tank does the champ have left?
How much?
As you see the look of concern there on Ren's face. There's pure carnage all throughout the ring.
And there's a lot of reason to be concerned if you're Ren Sinclair.
The entire women's locker room locked in on this matchup. They want to see who enters season 2 atop the women's division. As Vasa,
what does she have in mind?
Rearranging some furniture once again. Let's take another look here, Peter. Kendall Gray from upstairs drops Vasa right on those chairs.
That was the moment when I thought Kendall Gray had found control of the matchup. But then PJ Vasa spearing Gray right through the table.
More violence, more power. As you see the real big turning point, you just have to wonder, with all we speculated with Gray just having too much on her plate, is it now PJ Vasa's time here in Evolve?
Well, we're about to find out, because she has now, as you said, rearranged the furniture. She's brought those steel steps into the ring.
They're not meant for the center of the ring.
They are not.
As referee Joey Gonzalez here, going to try to do his best to maintain some order, but again, street fight environment, essentially anything goes. As PJ almost looks like she's standing on our podium, Peter, but maybe a little too premature.
And we may be looking at the end of this incredible title reign for Kendall Gray. Could this be it?
As Gray, that smack talk continues. Is Kendall Gray about to get her issue?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Imagine the PJ Vasa era on Evolve.
Could be dominant, could be unstoppable even.
Oh,
as Vasa setting up Gray. If she connects, that could be all. And Gray!
Shades of Gray on the steps!
Right in the center of the ring! And Kendall does it again!
Man, that was predictable.
Still, the WWE Evolve Women's Champion, Kendall Gray!
Peter, she secured championship gold at Succession 1. She defended it in a wild environment here at Succession 2 as the target keeps growing on Kendall Gray.
Every time people say she may be stretched thin, Kendall Gray manages to go to another level. Even here, speared through the table by PJ Vasa. It slowed her down for a moment, but not enough.
Very much out of her comfort zone. It looked like PJ Vasa was about to crown herself as new champion, but Kendall Gray, very resourceful, makes a shift and hits Shades of Gray for the victory.
Really good, but you're not a gold medalist! You're not a gold medalist! Good job, Dom! Good job! You're not a gold medalist, Dom, good job! I give you props, but you're
Could we see the gold medalist versus the undefeated amateur champion sometime in the future here on Evolve?
Golly. Through the first half of this thing, we've seen Harlem, seen the Kendall Gray joint. So the big one is the Cappuccino Joe, and the other dude. We don't care about him because we're rooting for Cappuccino Joe. Why? Because he's booked. That's why I'm rooting. I know none of his backstory, but I know when that other guy got called up, he was the one that was running that little goodbye segment on the last Evolve. So that means he's the man, and he has maturity, he can clap for other people and wait for his time. So, hey, he can come with the next one.
Next Wednesday on Evolve, and I have it on good authority. This is going to change the face of Evolve going forward.
Well, Peter, before we get to our main event, some breaking news earlier here from the PC.
Yeah, let's take a look at this security footage from the parking lot.
You see Tate Wilder right there, ready to get on his bike, and look at Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggin just absolutely bum rushing him. You have to imagine this is because of last week's 10-man
ridiculously fake.
Yeah, but this is disgusting. There's one thing to have an interaction inside the performance center in a ring. This is assault, brother.
I mean, clearly, sore losers here are Riggins and Hendricks, and again, very on brand, jumping him from behind.
Yeah, there have to be repercussions for behavior like that. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, Peter, the moment has arrived. Up next is our main event.
Okay, Cappuccino Jones
the opportunity of a
gets his
lifetime.
Jackson drink with the little pouty lips. He got the Zoolander face.
WWE Evolve champion, Jackson Drake.
Rosenberg again.
Probably.
The rivalry between Evolve champion Jackson Drake and Cappuccino Jones goes back to the main event of the very first episode of WWE Evolve.
guess.
The evolution of
That's
pro
it.
wrestling is unfolding in the middle of your first
Probably
ever
not.
main event.
And if you've been watching Evolve since day one, you
Yeah, you
witnessed
don't
the
see
rise
color
in real
services.
time.
It's time for
So he
Cappuccino
tells
Jones
us.
to start waking everybody up.
A journey that has now propelled Jackson Drake into the ranks
Yeah, I mean, that
of
would be
NXT
nice.
superstar. The war between WWE ID and Team PC reached its boiling point when ID united to stop Team PC and Cam Hendricks from capturing the Evolve Championship.
Jackson Drake retains.
Coming for this. You owe me one. You owe me one. Cappuccino Jones, I do in fact owe you a favor. So at Succession, you will get your shot at the Evolve Championship.
And just when tensions couldn't rise any higher, the Vanity Project shocked everyone by walking out during the 10-man tag, setting this rivalry into overdrive.
Jackson Drake, the inaugural and reigning champion, must answer to Cappuccino Jones at Succession 2 with the Evolve Championship on the line. You can feel the pressure building already.
All right, Peter, main event time.
I got my cup.
Why is it
I got my
I guess
cup.
this is gonna take a minute.
I got my
Cappuccino
cup.
Joe.
It's time for Cappuccino Jones.
Hey.
The Evolve Universe ready for a shot of espresso right here. As Cappuccino Jones, you feel the swag. Big fight, feel the biggest match of his young career. Listen, he stayed a step ahead of Jackson Drake in the Vanity Project over the last couple of weeks. He had a big assist to Team ID last week in that 10-man tag. But Peter, the question is tonight the beginning of the Cappuccino Jones era here on Wednesday nights?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Cappuccino Jones, you better have had a double shot, maybe a triple shot. Because you are going to need every bit of energy, every bit of passion, every bit of everything to take out the champ, Jackson Drake.
And he wants to parlay all the double shots, all the triple shots that he spent in VFW halls, all those weekends on the road, and finally crown himself champion and fulfill his destiny atop the Evolve roster.
And of course, if you've been watching Evolve, you've had the privilege to find out early just how talented all these people are. And maybe for the last time on Evolve. Can I just say, the party is here.
Oh, he definitely does ecstasy. Okay. I'm sorry, drugs. Definitely does drugs.
Well, the confidence and swag certainly sky high here for the Evolve champion.
Yeah, well, why did he
Some
kind of
beauty
give
last
gay
week
quote?
with Team ID, but that went all out the window with Baylor and Smokes. But it's all about Jackson Drake here tonight. What a huge matchup in our Succession 2 main event.
Jackson Drake has been a phenomenal champion.
There's the boys.
There you go.
And that other dude with that face. That dude hairline too close to his eyes.
He like I show speed right there.
Yeah, he might be Asho Speed brother.
If this wasn't such a big matchup, I'd spend some time talking about Brad Baylor,
And,
Ricky Smokes.
I mean, I guess that gives Asho Speed an idea of how he needs to work out now. Because I think he's probably close to height with him too. Might just base your build off of him. And then go from there and find your own way.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
What?
For the WWE
Oh, this like that PLE, right?
Yeah, it's basically PLE.
It's what is it, like an hour and a half?
It's an hour.
Oh, it's still an hour.
But yes, they're basically the same. It's a PLE, like it's PLE right on TV.
It's that big show.
Yes. I was just laughing because they said PLE because I was like, I'm not paying to watch this.
Yeah. They didn't have all this shit in Florida. I had to go to Florida one time to just get tickets.
I know. I said we just take a day. We just fly to Florida, go to the show, and fly back.
They start from the low. NXT and like Evolve, man. You tickets is nothing.
Yeah, they're like 15.
Evolve, you never get free.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 to 20. The Evolve might be much cheaper than that. I know NXT is 15 to 20. Might be even up to 30. I think for VIP and shit. Like to meet the people and
Well,
shit.
Peter, the table has been set. You see the boys cheering on the Evolve
That's
champion. As we talked
My
about
man Ricky, you know, down in NXT.
program, of course, coming in on Wednesday nights, finding your way to Tuesday nights. We should go back to the very first ever matchup in Evolve. Both these superstars a part of it in tag team action. We come full circle tonight, starting season 2. What a moment.
Yeah, to think about that moment. we didn't even have a champion yet.
Yeah, because that's why that guy went away.
Yeah, you're right. They just started signing the WWE ID
very
people. So
beginning. Such an important piece
That's why it's a succession
of what we've been
shit.
building here on Evolve, and now
Picked up
great
on the lore.
decorated champion, a guy who's making his presence felt all over NXT. One of the hottest stars in professional wrestling today. And Cappuccino Jones has truly just become a stalwart here on Evolve.
Indeed, Jackson Drake has staved off all challengers throughout his 200-plus days as Evolve champion. Big fight feel right here in the Evolve arena. Cappuccino Jones, the opportunity of a
Cappuccino Jones.
assigned to this contest.
Cappuccino Jones.
Cappuccino not only just looking to lead.
No, I know.
He's looking to lead the entire Evolve roster all the way us on Tuesday nights.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, they're beefing, obviously. Yeah, they beefing because that dude said that he wants to be the new guy that Shawn Legacy got. Shawn Legacy was his friend, Cappuccino Jones' friend. And the other guys, Vandy, probably didn't even fuck with them. They was the guys against him. Now he alone, so he trying to go against them. You understand that? Yeah, they're trying to take him down because he's just a strong black man trying to make it. And now he don't have a friend. He doesn't have a friend anymore.
Just absolutely. I don't even know the words to describe them at times.
Maybe not to be friendly.
Yeah, perhaps not to be friendly, but you cannot deny both the athleticism and entertainment value that they bring every week.
You certainly can't take anything away from Jackson Drake. He's not only been a great champion, he's been a fighting champion, whether it's Shawn Legacy in Madison Square Garden. But again, doesn't show a lot of respect.
No, that was complete disrespect. He throws the vanity V up.
And Cap's trying to throw some hands here.
And then after he throws the V up, does the cappuccino drink. And look, I like what it's bringing out of Cappuccino Jones. And that's the edge he needs in a championship matchup.
We saw what that street fight brought out of our last two superstars, that women's title match. Now Jackson Drake, look at a stable of Cappuccino Jones. Double underhook float over to the cover. Only gets one. And what a massive boost this would be for the WWE ID program. Jackson Drake already made the leap from ID to Tuesday nights on NXT. But if Cappuccino Jones captures the Evolve Championship as another ID standout, it would be a game changer and a statement that the future runs straight through the ID program and Evolve.
No question about it. I've been very impressed by the PC as well. These guys and girls have been impressive, but you have to give it up for the ID program, man. They continue to inspire as you watch what these guys do. How hard they work on the weekends, traveling the country, and then it pays dividends.
And Drake finds a nice counter right there to swing the tide.
There's no question, Jackson Drake is full of himself.
His confidence always borders on cockiness.
That's right. Well, there's a reason they call him Dr. Thirst.
Well, I'm not calling him Dr. Thirst. I know you can.
Well, no, I mean, on occasion, he's not wearing the Dr. Thirst trunks tonight.
He's certainly the Carolina Reaper, though.
He's the Carolina Reaper. He's Heartbreak Drake. He's Dr. Thirst, and he is the Evolve champion.
He's Heartbreak Drake.
He's been white hot on Wednesday nights. Cappuccino Jones looking to derail that momentum as Cap's starting to cook.
Cappuccino hitting some Saquon Barkley reverse jumps.
Feels racist.
Let's see what Cap's going
Says
here.
Saquon
Let's pick up some
like he a damn football player.
Oh,
I mean, Saquon, I don't know. They say Barkley or did he say Sanders? I feel like he just mixed their names up. Wouldn't be surprising. Guys, watch another ad.
Back in action here, Succession 2 main event, near fall there for Cappuccino Jones, Blake Howard, Peter Rosenberg, and Peter, this match so far has lived up to the hype.
Absolutely. I have been incredibly impressed with both Cappuccino and Jackson Drake, but also there's still so much more in these guys' arsenal. Two of the best athletes on Evolve, two of the best athletes in the ID program. They can both do it on the ground. They can both do it high flying.
Had an opportunity earlier on today, Peter, to talk to Cappuccino Jones before this incredible opportunity. He said the ID program has absolutely changed his life and now wants to take things to the next level.
Well, imagine what that championship around his waist would mean.
They're probably about to say he's not ready.
As Jackson Drake, another superstar, scouted through the ID program, He's been making that impact, and we've talked about it, Peter. Certainly a superstar to watch that's been on the rise.
The thing that's impressed me the most about Jackson Drake, no moment has been too big.
No.
Championship match on Evolve, no problem.
Here we go in the cover.
Defense, no problem. Tag match, no problem. Six-man, no problem. As we see his boys swipe right, looking on.
Swipe right or Vanity Project? Y'all, I think they changed their name and they just keep jumping between the two names.
And of course, we see Baylor and Smokes on the outside watching. You have to imagine Harlan Lewis somewhere has his eyes locked in on this one after his huge victory over Brooks Jensen earlier today.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
More insult to injury right here as Cappuccino Jones in a precarious spot. And the Evolve champion Jackson Drake taking full advantage here.
Well, the one thing that makes Jackson Drake different than a lot of other stars who have that brash confidence, that cockiness, if you will, is he does not do it in the wrong moment. He never creates the mistake that leads to a loss. He needs to keep his eye on the prize, though, when dealing with someone as good as Cappuccino. Oh!
As Drake continues the punishment here, we talk about the ID program being important to Cappuccino Jones, obviously very important to Jackson Drake as well. As Drake now to roll with Cappuccino, but also very important to Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes, which makes it even more surprising that they left their teammates high and dry just 1 week ago.
Again, Blake, you strike me as a somewhat smart person. You can't be that
somewhat
shocked
smart
based on
person.
what we've seen on
the shit
Swipe
out of
Right
here.
over the last year.
That's
If they have
the
enough,
fuck
they
you
walk
said to
away.
me?
We talked about Ariana Grace and Nikita Lyons turning over new league.
You even
Maybe we
responded
saw
to that
with
shit.
Swipe Right.
Yeah, we would have had to have a conversation about that one. What the fuck you say to me? Can we mute this mic real quick? Because I need to talk to him real quick. He fucking playing me right now.
Ever since coming to Evolve.
Absolutely. Both of these guys' path to this moment filled with a ton of hard work. Jackson Drake did it as a kid at Firestar Pro in North Carolina. Him and Javon Evans, two kids finding their way all the way here to Evolve in the Evolve Championship.
As this Evolve Championship matchup continues right here as Jackson Drake taking full advantage. And Peter, from what I understand, Tubi's going to allow us to continue the action right here, but we're going to stay with this match as long as we need to. We will most definitely see a winner here tonight.
Absolutely great decision by Tubi. You do not want to miss the result of this.
They said this a
championship
PLE,
on the line,
baby.
The future of Evolve on the line.
Will it be Jackson Drake's final appearance here in Evolve? Will he continue his reign? Michinoku driver there by Cappuccino Jones, but he might be too damaged to make the cover.
I just love the story of both of these guys. They've both done it for so long, from small towns. Cappuccino being discovered at a church in Oklahoma, Jackson Drake in Carolina. To see both of them come this far, this is why we fall in love with this thing we call pro wrestling.
From the Midwest to the East Coast, they meet here on Wednesday nights on Tubi and Evolve. Cappuccino Jones, right from Coffeyville, Kansas, looking to take full advantage. Could it be Cap's time here tonight? We saw Kendall Gray retain her title earlier, but it's Succession 2, 2 titles on the line. Jackson Drake looks to take advantage. Big super kick and a snap suplex in the corner. Busting out all the stops.
Jackson Drake feeling the effects of Cappuccino Jones' offense. Both men now struggling in this championship match.
Why they struggling?
Referee Vicky D'Erico checking in with Cappuccino Jones.
Cappuccino, you good? You lost a lot? I don't know what was happening. I think you lost a lot.
You don't have one.
Oh, damn. He said you don't got one.
Sounds like some low-hanging fruit there from the champ.
Oh, well, how about a big old slap to the face from Cap?
That's one way to fire up Cappuccino Jones. That's a few shots of espresso. As right now, Cappuccino trying to fight out of the corner.
I think that may have been a mistake by Jackson Drake. I think turning up the temperature, getting that personal with Cappuccino Jones may have been a mistake by the champion.
He might have just flipped the switch inside Cappuccino. Jones, he's seeing red. He wants that title around his waist. Something's got to give. Huge main event here on Succession 2.
As you know, like how championship opportunities are not guaranteed.
Cappuccino.
Oh, they just said Jackson is Evolve for the white
Drake.
boy.
Series of strikes. Drake goes for a big one. But Cap continues with the left hands.
It's not unlike looking back at that Super Bowl a month ago. The New England Patriots and Drake, they may never get back. Cappuccino Jones, he may never get a shot at this again.
This could be his one and only opportunity. He needs to capitalize. He needs to seize the moment as both superstars are down. The Evolve Championship hanging in the balance here in our main event.
Listen, Dan Marino was sure he'd get back to another Super Bowl. Guess what? He never did.
What is that supposed to mean? Why you just say that about him like that? Why did Dan Marino just take that straight like that? Said Dan Marino said he knew he'd go back, and then he never did. Like, damn.
Maybe unless you're John Cena, but right now you're taking a look at Cappuccino Jones, Jackson Drake, both superstars getting back to their feet, knowing that that title's in between them.
Cappuccino Jones certainly hoping this is.
They said they might go over time. So they might go over time for this. Oh,
looking to take full advantage. Somewhere in the back of his mind, he has to think about Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes in the VIP section. As Drake tries to create some separation. Big shot in the corner. As Jones sent here to the near side. Now Cappuccino fighting for his life right now, Peter.
And the question, Blake, is he going to get an opportunity, Cappuccino that is, to get to the top rope and look for that splash?
That will certainly separate himself right there. Cappuccino. Oh, Drake in a precarious spot. An after party might have just went out the window.
Yeah, something else might have went out the window too. Only that back elbow from Cappuccino.
But remember, Peter, Jackson Drake, the only way that Cappuccino can win this matchup and win that title is inside the ring.
Absolutely right. And just as you imagine,
Cap,
he's looking to fly.
Dialing it up!
Oh, goodness gracious.
Nearly sacrifices himself with that tope suicida.
Almost landed on our announce desk.
As Jackson sent back inside the ring, Peter, is this the time for Cappuccino Jones?
Or, watch out.
Cap, he's starting to roll here. He might be turning that corner. He might be seeing light at the end of the tunnel.
My only question is, does Cap land the splash, or does Jackson Drake land the unaliving? Because either one of those happens, it's title time.
Drake hit a couple of unalivings to retain the title in our first succession. Cappuccino Jones, he was not too happy he wasn't a part of the event. Here we go, there's a roll-up. Only two. This is Cappuccino Jones' time to represent ID, to represent Evolve, to get the attention of interim GM Robert Stone in NXT.
Can you imagine the celebration in that locker room if Cappuccino Jones is able to take out Jackson Drake with how long this championship reign has been?
You can hear the Evolve universe right here, Peter. They're rallying.
Over 200 days for Jackson Drake as champion. It could all end.
What a nightmare Succession 2 could be for the Vanity Project as Cappuccino looking to close the door. But a big knee by Drake has him up.
Could this be the beginning of the end?
Head up in fireman scared position. Big strike, snaps off the German suplex, holds the bridge, shoulders are down, center of the ring. And Jones hangs on as Drake now trying to pick up some steam yet again.
You know what he's looking for?
Oh! No unaliving right now. Well scouted by Cappuccino. He did his homework, Peter.
Well, and now look where Cappuccino's going. You know what he's thinking about.
He's ready for a shot. It could be time to drink it up. And we might be seeing a new champion.
He hit it. The Froggy Brew elbow.
Peter, will that be enough? You see the look on the Vanity Project's face into the cover.
New champion.
Have a new champion. Not quite.
Oh my goodness. You know what? If you're Cappuccino, go up again. Hit another one.
He's got to keep his foot on the gas here, Peter.
A second Froggy Brew, and you are champ. You got to get up there and do it again, Cap.
We're getting into the deep waters of this one. Main event of Succession 2. It's Cappuccino Jones' opportunity to really seize the moment.
All right, Cappuccino, you got
Jackson Drake, he just wants to get out of Dodge with that championship.
Jones trying to figure out where he's going next. The springboard, but lands right into a reverse neck breaker.
Wow.
As Drake trying to go for the cover. Look at the resourcefulness of Jones fall to the outside.
What a brilliant ring awareness from Cappuccino Jones to get out of the way in that moment. See, again, this is, I think, I respect the champion. Ill-advised, see?
Drake doesn't seem focused in the right places. He's trading blows with Cappuccino Jones. Back and forth we go here, Peter.
Oh, these guys have had enough of each other. This has gotten very personal. This is beyond a championship now.
But once again, if Cappuccino wants to secure gold, he's got to send Drake back into the ring. Here to a very dangerous spot.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Almost looked like a brain buster. I don't know if either superstar's okay.
Swipe right, a mix of impressed and disturbed. What an innovative piece of offense from the champion.
But you wonder, how can Drake recover? He seems to be doing so right now. That had to have taken some out of the champion.
You would think so. If you're Jackson Drake, you are thinking unaliving. No, he's going up top.
Rarefied air here for the champ. It is Succession 2. Main event on the line. 450 splash.
That could be it.
Executed perfectly. Into the cover. Oh!
That white boy got a big ass bruise on his butt. Like on his butt cheek. I don't know what screwed him up. But Jackson Drake got a big ass bruise thing on his butt.
What a main event here on Tubi.
I gotta tell you,
hear that main event on Tubi, y'all.
I am very impressed with both of these guys. This is why you have to watch Evolve every week. This is the future of professional wrestling.
And remember, we're sticking with you to the end right here. We must have a winner on Tubi tonight. As Jackson Drake,
is he looking for a second 450?
Going upstairs again, Peter. This might be a mistake. As Cap into position, he's knocked right off. As Drake creates the separation, but he's not focused right now.
He may have been laying bait though there for Cappuccino.
As Drake trying to coax him in, goes for the springboard.
Wow! Cappuccino connects with a right hand instead.
As Jones, center of the ring, bam! Decaffeinator.
That could be it.
Here we go! New champ! Shoulders are down, and Cappuccino can't get it. But he's gonna go right back to it, Peter. You talked about it earlier. He needs to keep going.
Yeah, no conversation with the referee.
OTC.
Let's go back up. Let's go for another Froggy Brew elbow. Let's try to put this thing away, Cap.
Drake is down. The title is looking Cappuccino Jones square in the face here.
Oh, man, Cappuccino, you are so close to a championship.
You can feel the buzz, the Evolve Arena. Well, they're sensing a changing of the guard here, Peter.
And he's thinking the same thing I was thinking. He's thinking one more Froggy Brew.
Go, Cap, go! What is he doing here?
He's running out of gas. You don't know what it's like. This man has been in there now for, what, 20 minutes?
Oh! And that's just the opening that Jackson Drake needed, Peter. As the Evolve champion might have found the slightest opening, that's all he needed.
Cappuccino Jones was about 15 seconds from being able to land another Froggy Brew elbow, and he would have been walking out with the championship tonight.
You would have certainly thought that was a guarantee. Both superstars here in a precarious position. Jackson Drake, he might be... Oh! Cap's got him!
It might be sleepy time Bobos for Jackson Drake.
What was that Captain's hook-like submission? Oh, wait. Cap being put right in a fireman's carry position.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, goodness. What a dangerous spot here for both superstars.
Look at the strength of our champion.
Off the middle turnbuckle.
Goodness. Now can Jackson Drake take advantage and end this thing?
Jackson Drake looking to pick up the pieces right now of that modified burning hammer. And Jackson to his feet first. Off the ropes.
Could it be?
Picking up some momentum. And Drake connects.
Unaliving.
Cappuccino's down. Oh, Cap.
Right back to the center of the ring. What was that? Yeah, what the fuck was that? Was that a reversal? Or was that supposed to be? I guess that black guy about to get pulled up there.
Can you believe the ring awareness of the champion Jackson Drake? Even in that moment, with the pin, he knew he was too close to the ropes. Lifts Cap over, secures the pin, gets out of dodge with that championship.
Great ring awareness. You see the shocked look on the faces of the Evolve Universe. Cappuccino Jones sacrificed it all throughout this matchup. He left it all in the ring. And Peter, there were various points in this matchup. We thought that might be enough. This was one of them. But Cappuccino, he did keep his foot on the gas. He did keep trying, did keep persevering. But Jackson Drake found a couple of openings. That was one of them, and that sets up this right here. He's building steam, he's building momentum, and bam! Unaliving, just how he retained the title at the first succession.
You're not getting up from the unaliving. Listen, Cappuccino Jones should not hang his head. This is the kind of championship match loss that I don't think should hurt you in any way. That was an incredible performance.
It's Killjoy, Harlem Lewis, and he isn't here for the party.
Harlem Lewis has his eyes set on the champion.
He's staring a hole.
Oh yeah, he's not even from
Right
Harlem.
through the vanity project. He's gonna charge into the ring. Those three scatter. Wait, there's Ricky Smokes.
Oh, Ricky.
Ricky.
The numbers game here starting to prevail.
Well, you know what? Listen, that's Harlem Lewis's
Hey,
fault.
He doesn't have any friends.
No, he doesn't have a lot of friends, and he decided to attack the champion after a match like that. Naturally, his boys are going to back him up. Now, Harlem Lewis has wanted to get his hands on these guys. He never has had a chance before.
He's throwing hands right there with the VP. Swipe right's down. Jackson Drake goes down.
Watch out, Ricky Smokes.
And Harlem.
Oh, man! Ricky Smokes is sky high.
You can't go for me, Melanie. This is my show. That is my title. It's mine. Hold it. Hold it, Jackson.
You gotta give props to Jackson Drake, who retains the Evolve Championship. But now Harlem Lewis has the show standing tall.
Are we looking at the next challenger for Jackson Drake and the WWE Evolve Championship?
Oh my God, Cappuccino Joe didn't win. Damn, Cappuccino Joe. I was really hoping for the best for you. Anywho. Oh shoot, thank you for watching. Y'all are watching Boys in the Hood with me. Shut that off.
Yeah, man. Them niggas around the corner tripped out,
Oh,
man.
hey, that's a great movie. Anywho, thank you for watching. That was crazy. No, so we don't really exclusively, Torrell, watch AEW. Sometimes we do show it in our watch along, but generally, we stick with mostly WWE product. Like I really, to be honest, haven't had an opportunity really to catch AEW to the point where I could actually like watch and follow along with who's over there. But you know, eventually, you know, at some point though, you know, maybe we'll start covering AEW. But there's a lot of WWE product right now, so it's kind of hard trying to decide between what to watch between all of the shows. But that's a good question. If you go to a wrestling show, but definitely check it out. I'm guessing by your symbol you do. So what's up? What's good, Torrell? I hope you subscribe. We'll definitely subscribe back, check your content out. But thank you to everybody that's watching and watch this watch along. I know that Evolve isn't as popular of a product, and you know, like, I'm still learning a lot of people's names, but I'm noticing that a lot of people are getting called up to NXT from there, and that it seems to be a source of a lot of the incoming talent. So, you know, I hope to find out more about the people on there, like Cappuccino Joe, you know, Jackson Drake, and Vanity Product, etc. But as I said, that will be it for the evening. Here is the schedule of our week watch-alongs real quick. So that's the schedule of everything that we usually should watch in the Discord during the week. So if you're a subscriber, then you have access to our Discord. So I'm going to throw it up there one more time. So tomorrow would be TNA, probably around 9 o'clock. If you are into basketball content, though, Cap and Crown, one of our sister channels, is going to be doing a show later this evening about like 11 o'clock on their channel. So definitely look up Cap in, like in the letter, Crown. But this has been Queen this evening, doing Evolve Watch Along. As I said, I appreciate you guys. Definitely sub if you're interested in watching along the product in the Discord. We do private watch parties, so you can come watch over there. Can't show it on the screen, obviously, but I appreciate you. Sub, like the video. One last thing. This is our merch. We will have a link available. I believe OTM will be the ones behind the throne of the Vanity Project. Okay, Toro. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know what's up. Because I'm still getting into Evolve people besides like Kendall Gray, who I've already heard of and stuff like that, and Tyra May, a few other folks that I've heard of from like some wrestling groups on Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this evening for me, though. I appreciate you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow for TNA. I don't know if I'm going to be on TNA or if it's going to be King, but one of us is going to be here on TNA. But as I said, I appreciate you guys. Sub, like. Help the channel to grow so that we can get an algorithm and get to other people that enjoy this kind of content, especially melanated folks. There's not enough of us in this sphere discussing this type of content. So definitely, if you make that kind of content, reach out to us at any of our contact information. I have already subscribed and have already subscribed. Okay, all right. That's what's up, Terrell. I appreciate you. I appreciate you extra for that. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely going to check out your channel. Is that it, really? Yeah, that's it, really. But, yeah, be back for TNA tomorrow. So, see ya. Wanna be ya. And I'm out.